Said, let's move to our next management. We have KEC International. That's the next management on the show. Remember, the stock has actually come under pressure in 2026 so far. I think it's down more than 15% or thereabouts. But the management, during its Q3 conference call, executed 5 data center projects across India, and they're actively bidding for more projects. Mr. Vimal Kejriwal, the MD and CEO of KEC International, joins us on the show. Hi, Mr. Kejriwal. Always good to have you on the show, sir. First, let's understand a couple of basic details. I'm looking through a Prabhudas Lirathar or PL Capital note. They are saying that in a data center, the EPC opportunity could be in the vicinity of close to around 20 to around 25 crores or thereabouts per megawatt. According to you, what is that opportunity? Could it be in that vicinity of around 20-25 crores? And out of that, how much are you eligible for?
So if you look at the numbers which you're talking about, we have done around 800,000 crores of revenue till now on data center civil. And it's around 100 megawatts. So around 7 to 8 crores is what comes to us purely on the civil side. Then there's an MEP project, MEP part, which we were not doing very actively. Now we've started doing it. So it could be anywhere between, 15, 17 or 18 probably crores, depending upon the configuration per megawatt. If we do both civil and MEP, with pure civil, maybe 7, 8 crores.
Got it. So the total opportunity could range from around 7, 8 crores to around 16 crores approximately. Would that be fair?
Yeah.
And you said that, you have done close to around 800 to around 1,000 crores of revenue from data center projects. Could you tell us, how do you see this number scaling up? And in the near future, how do you see this number look like? On an annual basis, how much can it contribute?
So this 800 and odd crores is over the last couple of years. Okay. The way we are looking at it is in the next couple of years, we should be reaching around 1,000 crores per annum of data center revenue. And that's purely on the civil side. We can discuss T&D separately. But on the civil, we expect it to be around 1,000 crores going forward annually.
Interesting. All right. And, y'all must be in talks with a lot of players, right? What is the pipeline looking like? What is the bid pipeline looking like? We've got that in terms of an opportunity per annum. It could go as high as around 1,000 crores of revenues. But as of now, what is the bid pipeline looking like just for data centers? Mr. Kejriwal?
So see a lot more inquiries.
We missed that, sir.
If you look at the opportunity, I said that at the moment, we are not seeing too many actually under bidding. We have got, I think, 4 or 5 large ones under bidding. But I think with all the announcement that has happened and a little bit more fast tracking and push and prod from the government, we'll see a lot more inquiries coming on the ground, on the civil side. Whereas on the T&D side, we are seeing a lot more inquiries because data centers which are now, let's say, off the drawing board, under execution sort of, there we have started seeing inquiries.
Got it. Sir, in terms of a CAPEX, how CAPEX heavy will this be for you? We've got the opportunity in terms of revenues, but how CAPEX heavy it is for a company like you?
I don't think that will require more CAPEX for us, because for us, on the civil side, it's like a typical civil project where honestly, on one project, we put 5 to 10 crores of CAPEX, which can be reused. So I don't think we will even say it's CAPEX heavy for us, no.
Good to hear that. Let's focus on business then, sir. We just discussed that I think year to date, the stock has been under pressure. And in the Q3 numbers, you had a couple of issues. There was labor shortage issues. There were project-specific delays as well. How much of that has eased out a little bit with regard to the labor shortage as well as those projects? I think water projects had come under some pressure. So have they eased out a little bit, those concerns?
Not yet, honestly, because water still continues to be under pressure. Although, if you look at the budget, government has allocated 67,000 crores for water projects. I do hope it gets translated. Last year also, it was 63,000. I think the amount they have in the RE was 17,000. Actual spend is actually very much less than that. So I hope in March, they actually spend that 17,000 and we get some payment and we can fast track our projects. Labor shortage continues and March is going to be a bad month because of Holi and then Ramzan. So I have not seen it easing out significantly, no.
Okay. And in terms of the outstanding with regard to your water projects, what was it at?
I don't know the exact number. It's around 800, 900 crores. And it sort of remains there because what happens is whatever cash we get around 70, 80 crores or thereabout every month. And we spend that back on completing the project. So the numbers have been, more or less constant at that.
Oh, difficult times then. So quarter four as well could see some kind of pressure on these two aspects, labor shortage, as well as
Yes.
in terms of this project execution. Got that. So if I got that number correct, the order inflows, as of the last reported number, was close to around 19 to 20,000 crores. I think you were guiding for around 30,000 crores of order inflows. What do you end
Yeah.
up this year with?
So our exact number, I think, is roughly around 20,400 or something like that. We have L1s of more than 4,000 crores. So I think 25 is any case done. We are in negotiation on a few large projects. Depending upon the outcome, we may be 28, 29. If nothing materializes, then we'll be at 25 in any case. But I think we'll be closer to the topper number, a higher number than the lower number based on the current negotiations. We do hope. Uh, Typically, March has got more closures happening. So
Got
we
it.
do expect that more closures should happen.
Yes. So this year you should be in that vicinity of 25,000 to around 28,000 crores, depending on how things flow, right? For FY
Yeah,
26.
yeah,
And for
yeah.
27, you're guiding for around 35,000 crores of order inflows?
Yeah, we are still finalizing, but yes, it has to be 30 plus in any case.
All right. Final question before we let you go. What about the margin outlook? For this year, you had scaled back margins to 7.5%. Earlier, I think you were hoping for a 8% plus number. So you end this year in that vicinity. Could that be a further
Yeah, yeah.
decline from there? And also
Uh,
going ahead, though, you're still optimistic. I think you're guiding for 9 to 10% margins.
no,
So
I
you
think
hold
we
on to
had
that?
said 9 to 10 for the year after. We didn't
Yeah,
say
for the year
9 to
after
10, 10.
28, I think so you're talking about. So
28
you're
is
saying
what we
that
had
this will be
said.
the basing out year in margins, and from year on, you'll gradually build on. Is that correct?
We hope to. It actually depends upon the same issue that what we talked about, because there are larger, large revenues in water where we have got higher margins, and some of the newer projects are now taking off. When the newer project takes off, and I think the other issue which we had talked about, that we had a lot of money stuck in arbitration, especially on railway projects. So it depends, how those arbitrations go also. But I think we are reasonably okay with what margins we are talking about today.
And the net working capital days, sir, what should it look like?
That,
I think it was
see.
stretched. It went to around 135. You could correct me on that number.
Yeah.
What's the
It was
range we
around,
should work with?
I think the number is somewhere around that range. We are talking around 120 or so for this year. This year is March. I think our borrowings have already come down by 500 or 600 crores odd. We are talking about a further reduction because some large receivables which we were expecting are coming. So hopefully the numbers will correct significantly.
Got it.
All right, Mr. Kejriwal, thank you very much. Always good hearing you, hearing from you, and about a variety of businesses, data centers, but everything else as well. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick commercial break here.